TinEye is a reverse image search engine. You can submit an image to TinEye to find out where it came from, how it is being used, if modified versions of the image exist, or to find higher resolution versions. Meanwhile, PicSearch is a search engine for photos. This web search will scan more than 3 billion pictures in mere seconds. If you need copyright-free music or audio, this website, which has a very long URL on Wikispaces, provides a list of music and sound resources that are copyright-friendly. It takes a little time to search through them, but in the end, it's worth it, and the price is right. If you look closely, you'll see sites such as Freesound, Creative Commons Audio, and OpSound. Using podcasts for learning is still not a common practice. A podcast is like having a radio show that people can listen to on their own schedule. It's a digital media recording distributed across the internet. Most podcasts to date are audio, but they can include images and video too. Podcasts can be played on a computer or any mobile device that plays MP3 files. Adult educators are able to move beyond the role of an internet consumer and into the role of creators and connectors. We can create, share, improve, and discuss content and information. As connectors, we can be the people who help others, our learners, to find the content, information, and people they seek or need. Now let's have some fun. Learning is messy. Sometimes technology doesn't work, and sometimes things move very slowly. But this workshop is all about you. You choose what you want to do and what you want to get out of this experience. You may want to add photos and images to a blog, use canned images to help you illustrate a lesson plan or to market your program, use a photo to spark either a written or oral discussion, or use photos to help illustrate your online course. Think curriculum design and learner activities. Here are just a few places you can start searching for photos and illustrations to use in your activities. Try free digital photos with thousands of royalty-free images available for instant download. These are available for commercial or non-commercial use, and there's no registration required. We searched freedigitalphotos.net for the term education and found 22 tagged photos available for use. Every Stock Photo is another great resource. It's a search engine for free photos. These come from many sources and are license-specific. You can view a photo's license by clicking on the license icon below and to the left of the photos. Membership is free, the site is without advertising, and you're allowed to rate, tag, collect, and comment on photos. We searched everystockphoto.com for images tagged with the term education again and found 7,480 results. Have you ever done a Google image search of, say, adult learners learning? You may be surprised that if you do this, search Google Images by typing in adult literacy, you will receive over 3.3 million results. Or have you ever typed your name into PicSearch? You may want to try this to start out. Think of a search you'd like to perform right now. Roger always starts with searching something near and dear to his heart, hockey. Here are just a few other sites you can use to find free media on the internet that may be available for use. We mentioned Free Media Goo earlier in the presentation. You can use the search bar to find photos on specific topics or search through their set categories. Flickr is another great resource where some users have chosen to share their photos for use for free. There are over 1,200 photos available from almost 300 members. Our next activities involve social bookmarking. We're going to start a Delicious account and also create a We Heart It list. You can pick the topic, whether it's math, literacy, or promoting your program. Together, we can build a transliteracy network on Delicious by pooling our resources. Because Delicious is a site offered by Yahoo, you'll need a Yahoo account to get started. Go to yahoo.com and create an email. The next step in the registration process is to create a link to your account. The last step is optional but recommended. Add a bookmarklet to your browser, allowing you to surf the internet and quickly bookmark things that you like. With the push of one button, your tags are sent back to your Delicious account. One specific purpose Delicious has served for adult learning centers has been to create a collection of tagged demonstrations, collected both internally and externally from provincial and ministry websites. At last count, we had over 300 demos stored on Delicious. Demonstrations are tagged by levels and skills involved. The Adult Learning Delicious account also has a collection of transliteracy resources. Feel free to visit the site and use these after the conference. For your next activity, visit weheartit.com and create an account. Your username will become part of the URL people will visit to view your content. Your display name does not have to be your real name. Like Delicious, We Heart It offers a bookmarklet you add to your browser, so you can tag images with the push of one button. This bookmarklet or heart icon seems to work best with the Firefox internet browser. If you have any trouble downloading the bookmarklet, adding it to your browser, or navigating the We Heart It website, visit their FAQ section for answers to frequently asked questions. For your next activity, visit flickr.com, where you can set up an account to share and search for photos. Because Flickr and Delicious are both Yahoo companies, you can use the same Yahoo email address to sign into both services. There's no need to create a second account. Here's a list of the web addresses for the websites we've recommended throughout the course of this presentation. You can also visit the adult.learning Delicious account for more transliteracy resources. We thank the online media publishers whose images we used throughout the presentation.